Have you ever before had an idea, but then you didn't act on it, and then it turned out to be the right idea, but then you beat yourself up? Even though the idea had already passed or the opportunity had already passed, and then you were just kept beating yourself up about it, and you're like, why do I keep doing this to myself? In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to actually stop beating yourself up about great opportunities that you might have missed on because of fear, doubt, worry, or something like that. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. This is the Ask Jake Show. Comment your questions below about life, success, the law of attraction, and attracting what you want in your life. Let's go right into the video. Okay, so today's video was about that question. I've had these really good ideas and then I don't act on them. I've had these really good opportunities, I don't act on them, and then I beat myself up about it. How do I stop beating myself up about not following my instincts? Remember this. The universe is pure abundance. The universe is literally like a bus stop in New York where a bus comes every 15 minutes in downtown New York City, and every opportunity is passing one by one by one by one. Every opportunity for you to make as much money as you want is there all the time. Every opportunity for you to ask an attractive person out or to start to date is in front of you at every single second. Every opportunity for you to finally change your diet, to lose 50 pounds, to start to change your diabetes, finally for you to go back to school, to finish your original degree you didn't get, or go back for your MBA, your master's degree. All of these opportunities for you to move around the world, for you to break off that relationship that sucks ass but you stayed in it for 2 years, for you to ask for a raise, for you to quit your job, for you to start your dream business only on the weekends while you phase out your job. It's here. It's here. At every second. We live in a world of pure abundance. Nothing but abundance exists in this world. Now, your mind may tell you that you lost your track at abundance. For love, for money, for success, for adventure, for spiritual fulfillment, for health, or whatever it might be. It might be like, you idiot, you didn't trust your instincts, that opportunity, why'd you pass on it, you dumbass, da 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 da. That's the ego. Learn to separate and identify when your ego is speaking versus when your soul is speaking. Ego, edging God out. EGO, edging God out. That's what Wayne Dyer used to say. What is God? God is everything. God is the beauty of this entire life. It's in everything. But your mind wants to edge it out because your mind needs something to sink its little teeth into. You're wrong because of this. You messed up because of this. You're an idiot because of this. You're forgetting that you live in a totally abundant world. You might have missed asking that person out, but I guarantee you there's 7 billion other people. There's a couple 100,000 in your vicinity that you would be attracted to. On to the next one. It's just like a bus stop. You missed that business opportunity, the next one's coming. You missed that opportunity to share your feelings. Well, you got tomorrow. There's gonna be another day. The sun always sets, the sun always rises. You've got to remember that. Ego only survives by separation to perfection, the perfection of the universe that exists at all times. The only way the ego exists is by separation from that thing. Because that's how it gets its identity. I'm gonna worry about this, I'm gonna worry about this, I'm gonna beat you up about this, you're an idiot about that. Learn to identify when ego is speaking. It speaks through fear, it speaks through guilt, it speaks through shame, it speaks through doubt, it speaks through anxiety and regret. That's how the ego speaks. How does God speak through you? How does your soul speak through you? Total compassion, total love, all opportunities. Recognize that you didn't miss anything. You saved yourself from an opportunity that wasn't going to work. I can remember when I really wanted to rent a certain house. And I wanted it so bad. And the house didn't work out. And I was so angry about it, long story short, because we were the people that agreed to the house, handshake in person, and then they told us that we had it, and then they gave it to somebody else after. I was so upset. I was like, I wanted to be done with worrying about how to get a house and like all the ins and outs. And I didn't get it. And I was like, universe, what the heck? You know, this is so stupid. Why does this keep happening? Ah. And I didn't get it. And it was like the weirdest reason that I didn't get it. It made no sense. Then what ended up happening a week later was I got the perfect house. And I ended up wanting to move out of the city that I was in. And the house that I moved into was giving me actually a short-term rental option, which I didn't recognize would be valuable at the time because I thought I wanted to stay in that city for a really long time. The house that I missed was actually an 18-month lease. And the other house was 3. And I was like, I'm gonna stay. And then I found this house that I really wanted. And I was like, I'll be here for years. Why do they only want 3 months? Wow. Fine, I'll do the 3 months because I want this house so bad. But I'm gonna be here for years. And then I realized I didn't want to live there anymore. I wanted to leave the city. See, the universe has a way of having you say no to things, have things not work out the way that you want. It has a way of doing that. Why? Because the universe is always conspiring for your highest and best good. You don't always realize that. Your soul does, but your ego that dominates the majority of our lives, majority of our thought patterns and reactions is saying, no, 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 no. Why? Because the ego thrives off of some type of stress and anxiety. That's how it gets its validation and identity. It's perfect. There's another opportunity that's going to come for you. You might have messed up here. You might have messed up there. You might have fucked up here. Please excuse me. Sometimes I go on a little tangent and then I say words that are cuss words and I don't always mean to say them. Remember that. There's going to be things that aren't going to work out the way that you want, and you're going to make a bad decision. But it's so that you learn how to make a better one in the future. You gotta remember, you're gonna be on this planet, in this body, for approximately 72.5 years. I think that's the approximate age of a human being. You're gonna be here for approximately that time. Most people, they'll probably live for a lot longer. But you're gonna be here for a long time. So the question is, what do you have to learn and grow from the mistake that you, quote unquote, the mistake you think that you made? Remember, the only reason you feel suffering and anxiety is because you think you made a mistake, because we live in a limited viewpoint of reality where we can't see the higher timeline of the things that are supposed to manifest in our life. You got it. I know you messed up. I understand. I messed up. You mess up. We all do. But there's good things on the way. So when you see that person you're attracted to, ask them out. When it's time for the next business opportunity, just say yes. And if it feels bad after you start, get out of it. When you have the opportunity to share the feeling, to follow your instinct, say yes. And that last mistake was just to show you to say yes to this next one, because it's going to be a way better opportunity for whatever it is that you want in your life. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, reminding you that life is purely abundant, infinite. There's endless great opportunities. It's all there for you. Just say yes. And if you said no and you're mad about it, who cares? There's more great ones on their way. Be sure that you download my free success hypnosis down below. I'm so excited because we've got the Second Mind Neural Programmer. It's a piece of technology that's designed to literally rewire your brain. Have you ever thought before, like, I've got this belief, I've got this thought pattern, whatever, how do I get rid of it? You've got to rewire the brain, and there's nothing else like it in the world. We created a piece of technology that's designed to do that for you. You can demo it totally for free. thesecondmind.com. It's down below. The Second Mind. Check it out. Demo it. It's totally free. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, because that's how you actually get notified for a new video. Wishing you a beautiful day. Make sure you comment your questions down below. This is the Ask Jake Show, a few days a week. I answer any of your questions. Comment yours down below about life, success, opportunity, struggle, pain, law of attraction, spirituality, attracting what you want. See you on the next video.